gentrified area, and there are a lot of areas in Atlanta that are USDA territory on the outskirts.
So which site would they go on? Would they just go on the USDA site and just plug in the address, or is there a zip code? How would they do that?
You can Google USDA Georgia, and it'll take you to the eligible property link, and then you could just literally plug in whatever address you're looking at, and it'll tell you if it's eligible for USDA financing or not.
Wonderful. So for you guys out there listening and you're not in Atlanta, this is a national program. It's not specific to Georgia. So if you go on the USDA site, as Rob said, you can just put in the address and it will tell you if that particular zip code qualifies, because I've had situations in Atlanta that a subdivision was literally less than a half mile away and it did not qualify. So there's like a map that they draw, and it's I don't know how
it's a very definitive map. I've had neighborhoods where if you walk across the street it's USDA eligible, and walk across the other side of the street and it's not. So it's very exact. It'll tell you exactly if the property is eligible or not. There's no guessing.
Okay, so no guessing. And so 640 on the credit score. What about the back end ratio?
Back end ratio, you can get it done as long as the credit is pretty good, up to about a 45%.
Okay, so that's still good. So that's 45.
It's very good, yeah.
45%.
And 45 to us, a couple points is big. So I mean, 43 you can get almost anything through as long as the credit score is there. But you can go up to 45%, if somebody has a strong file.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so that's good to know. So USDA. No military experience required. It's just zip code specific. So go on the USDA site for that. And for VA, you've got 100%, and you can have a credit score as low as 580. So that helps a lot. And when we get you pre-qualified, it's desktop underwriting. So as I've said before, it's never no, it's just no right now. And Rob can always help you with that. And we kind of work hand in hand to try to put you in a situation that if you're not ready right now, typically within about 45 to 90 days, with a few adjustments, you can be ready to purchase. And if you're doing a new construction, it's probably going to take that long for the home to be built anyway. So that's good stuff.
Absolutely. And hey, so just so you guys know, as far as when you hear these credit scores, those are the credit scores that are required. But we deal with an awful lot of folks that do not have those credit scores. I mean, hey, a lot of people just aren't there. And we are very hands-on at helping folks get their credit scores where they need to be so you can achieve that credit score and get into the home that you want.
Okay, so I wanted to talk about the program in Alabama and Tennessee that we were discussing offline. So I'm super excited about the program in Alabama. We're just going to give you a little teaser. This is something new that's onboarding with the mortgage company, very specific to them. But in Alabama, can you give us like 5 bullets on that program?
Sure enough. So this is a great program. Once again, it's 100% financed. The down payment assistance for the down payment. The down payment is given as a grant and is held as a second mortgage. So there will be a first and a second mortgage, but there's only one payment to be made every month. So it's not a hassle to have to make 2 mortgage payments. The minimum credit score for the Alabama program is a 620.
Okay.
So once again, very liberal on the credit score, and we're happy to get you up to a 620 if you're not quite there. It's a 30-year fixed program. The income limits are very good. I mean, they're higher than a lot of these programs at $97,300.
Oh my God.
So that's pretty good.
Okay,
and this allows for debt ratios.
Let me stop you right there. That is probably one of the most exciting pieces I heard. You said how much for the down payment. So the down payment for Alabama is what? How much is it? Up to how much?
It's a 3% grant, so they give you 3% towards the closing cost as the grant.
Okay, so you can get
3% sales price. You're looking at $6,000, basically just free money.
Okay, so a $200,000 home, you're getting $6,000 in free money for your down payment and the income limit. And that's the part I really want to drive home to you guys. A lot of these programs have lower income limits. So this is a very aggressive income program. It's up to $97,000. Typically, people who make $97,000 don't need money for down payment, but clearly Alabama did the numbers and they got it right. So I'm really excited about that. So
they did. They got it right.
If you're an agent in Alabama, I coach agents in Alabama who just rock it out. They are on fire in Alabama in terms of building, and the price points are amazing. So definitely DM me and we can work together to see if some of my followers I can send to you as a referral, and Rob can do those loans. He can do loans in all 50 states. So that's really, really good. So we have some people on the ground there. So 97,000 is the income limit, 3% in down payment assistance. So this actually requires for you to only have about a 0.5% in your down payment. Oftentimes the seller is going to be paying the closing costs on these homes. So this is really good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Super.
And it also allows, on the debt ratio part, it allows you to go up to 45, which is pretty good.
That's pretty good. And so what about the Tennessee program? What are our bullets on that?
And the Tennessee program is similar, but the down payment assistance is up to 5%.
Oh, wow.
Which is even better. So yeah, on a $200,000 home, you're looking at $10,000. So it's very substantial. It's also a 30-year fixed mortgage. So that's great. You always want a 30-year fixed, in a lot of cases if you can, just so you're not worried about the rate changing on you at any certain time. The income limit is a little lower, but it's still very good, and it allows you to get, loans done easily up to $200,000 or more, as long as you don't have a lot of debt. But the income limit is about $50,000. The credit score requirement is a 640. So once again, very good. And if you're not quite there, it shouldn't be hard to get your score up a little bit to get to the 640. And this also has a 45% debt to income ratio. So very, very easy to work with.
Really good. So just so if you haven't watched the lives in the past couple of weeks when we talk about the back-end ratio, that 45%, you would just take your income, divide it by 12, multiply that by 0.45, and whatever that number is, your new mortgage and the other debts can't equal more than that. Would that be about the best way to tell them to do it?
That's exactly right.
Okay. All right.
Exactly right.
All right. So for USDA information, inbox me. I saw a question go across the screen and I think I missed it. So in terms of USDA, you're just going to go on the USDA site, Google the USDA site, and ask USDA eligible property address, and it's going to take you right to the link, and you can put your address in there and see if it qualifies for that program. That will give you 100%, and that's for new construction or resale. So that's really good.
Yeah.
If you're in Alabama or Tennessee, we have some down payment programs available for you. If you don't have an agent that you're working with in the area, feel free to reach out to me and we can kind of help them with the process, and Rob can do those loans for you. Everything is online now, and you can always Skype him if you need to kind of touch and feel him a little bit. But I'm telling you, he's probably one of the best in the business I've ever worked with. He rocks it out, and I just.
Well, thank you, Mara.
No, you've always been a
Thank you very much.
Thanks for.
Yeah, guys, don't be shy. Feel free to reach out to me if you need anything at all. I'm always available.
Okay, perfect. Give them your number, Rob.
My number is 404-771-0341, and you can feel free to call me night or day, weekends too.
Oh gosh, he works too much. He actually works all the time. He answers his phone too. I told him, I said, I'm going to coach you on stop answering that phone after a certain time. But thanks, you guys. Mean it. Do something today to make yourself proud. Thanks, Rob. Thanks for joining in and going live with me. We're going to have some great information. And at the end of the month, if you are in Atlanta, we are going to be doing a lunch and learn in Union City. There's going to be information on our site. Rob will be there on site to pull credit and just kind of hold your hand and talk you through it. You don't have to be afraid of this process. Buying a house is as easy as buying a car, and actually easier because we don't haggle. This is the rate, this is what this, and you can go on bankrate.com and see what the rates are for your score. So you never have to worry about getting taken advantage of in this business. So we're here to help you through this process, and it's never no, it's just no right now. We can get you there. So don't be afraid to look at your Lord. The truth will set you free. So we're going to sign off. Rob, I'm going to jump off. We will have a little chit chat about some other people we have, but we have some clients from Mobile that will be here. This weekend, we've got some teachers qualified for our teacher program with $25,000 in down payment assistance. So we're excited. He was able to get them taken care of, and they didn't even think they'd be able to buy a home. So I'm super excited. We're going to rock out 2019. You guys have a great day, and DM me with any questions. Love you guys. Mean it. Bye, Rob. You can just click that button and you'll be out. Sign me up, Andrew. We're going to do it. Where's my son? Andrew's not on my music. Woo! You guys, wasn't that great? Rob was able to give us some super duper information. So the 100% program is amazing for USDA, amazing for VA, but that down payment program in Alabama is rock star status. I can't wait to slam those down for a couple people. So love you guys again. Mean it. Do something today to make yourself proud. I've got a coaching client coming in. We're going to rock her business. She's in a trucking company, and we're going to no excuse zone around here. There's no excuse. You got to live your best life. Nobody's going to live it for you. If you want that house, you better go get it. Okay? If you need some more money, go drive Uber or Lyft or one of those things. I don't know. Go do something. Bye.